whole game over. I played one half with a 7-point spread. You know what I'm saying?
Coming up next.
And bro was just like, nah, bro, you gotta win. He already knew what time boy had threw 3, 4 picks. I was picking off everything. Boy, I was lurking like a motherfucker.
The Mercedes-Benz Superdome with the call from New Orleans. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
I wasn't trying to hear that shit, boy. Motherfucker trying to make me replay something all over. Hell nah, boy. I'll lead this league on y'all ass. I'm not replaying this shit. This boy some cheats.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the New Orleans Saints. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
All right, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Back to throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step.
Tell that nigga Neil, be humble. Be humble.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. And here come the Saints for their opening drive.
Yo, bro, I've been working on my lock skills, bro.
6'3" quarterback.
I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to get my name in that top lock convo, boy. I've been motherfucking hooping.
And find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is, and that was a pretty
real, bro.
story,
Me, I'm trying to get a motherfucker say my name. I'm going to perk top lock.
The entire offensive line, the relationship they
top
had,
10
really
lock. That's all I want to hear. I ain't got to be top 5. Top 10 lock.
When you care that
Perk
much,
need to be in the
you're going to
comments.
play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Who got Shaq down there?
They'll drop the throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
I mean, Big Aristotle's still Big Aristotle at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck if it's the best or worst. It's still Big Aristotle.
At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And give him a gain of 37. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 10 carries and even 60 yards and a touchdown.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means...
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Shaquille Barrett in there to drop him, and it'll be loss of about 8.
And that's their first sack of this game.
Who had 70?
6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now back to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. In for the score. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now.
Big head ass go.
Last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Here we go now. Ooh, learn it.
Best PG on the game.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Damn, part it's like that, bro.
Incomplete.
Nigga, big bucks in your shit.
Well, look now at the defensive starters for the Saints. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for the Broncos on third. 46 yards.
That was a nice pickup, some chunk yardage there. Some of those big yards downfield with a little bit of rack thrown in there, a little run after catch. And it came on a crossing route.
Don't matter.
I just heard one of my friends who won 4 Super Bowls as a quarterback.
Shit, Monday, why you leave the chat? You ain't want to hoop a sale on the MPPA tip?
Crossing route. Hate it, hate it, hate it, because it's hard to change direction
what
when
you
they get going full speed in the other way.
Oh, no, I be talking to him. I be coaching him up, bro.
Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun.
I be coaching him up. You know, I be on the court telling them niggas what's up, bro. One point, I ain't going out with that okey doke. If I'm going to lose, motherfucker, I'm going to lose with some motherfucking pride, motherfucker. You motherfucker going out swinging. Motherfucker just saying, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you going to swing, motherfucker.
Absolutely, they're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the second spot pretty soon. And he's going to go down again.
We undefeated right now, but I got a feeling that L coming, bro.
He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes
He's 6-0 right now. So I just feel like somebody gonna be on some dumb shit one game, or somebody ain't gonna be locked in, bro.
He's capitalizing.
All she wrote type shit.
Defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I think Invincible ain't like that, bro. I don't know why he put. I told you about that shit, man. Put trust in these guys, man.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out.
Me? So, now you want me to suit up, bro? Tell you, I get on pocket count and really grind that nigga, bro. No cap, bro.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to
I ain't been playing like all year.
And he'll get it out near the
No, I haven't, boy. I've been playing rim sharp all year. That ain't no lock, nigga. That's motherfucking rim
So
protector.
from the 39 now, they'll come up
Put
on
that
a
fork
first
up.
and 10.
And quit biting your lip. Hell nah, nigga. Lock is on ball, locking up. That's lock.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
He'll look to throw.
I mean, I get on that bit more. I just gotta have reason now. Motherfucker just ain't finna load up on that account now. Motherfucker ain't got no reason. You hear me?
Up in the air and bat that one away.
Motherfucker ain't got no reason. Motherfucker ain't getting that account. That kind of just sit there, boy, on me.
The only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Lutz now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll set up a throw, and he will find his man on the outside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 yards.
Who got your mama
Denver
phone?
first down.
Who got your
That's
mama
what you're
phone?
looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give a little bit of help.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just
Stop,
a
stop.
yard
You
or
like
2 shy of the 10. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Our eyes and attention are on the fullback. Big-time carry, big yardage. But how about the guys up front, the offensive line? A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage. They really don't. Because he's big, strong, and powerful, a lot of times he makes his own way. They may not have to block as hard.
They'll run on first down. Roberts, credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress.
Ooh, that's a
This is
great
caught
kick.
for a Bronco touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
Where your diaper?
And he is a reliable
You do
target.
know.
They like to get him involved. They got him involved there
Don't
for the
tell
score.
not
And
give
they
you a
showed
diaper.
he's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions,
Here.
so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
I know that's all you
Extra point
want.
good by Catanzaro, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Quit licking your lips. Go get a diaper. Little butt.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try to get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. That one goes for 36 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. In for the score. And the Saints add on to their lead. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there.
Open that door up. Get that baby a diaper.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Hurry up, here we go.
82-67.
They run the counter. It's Roberts. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Here's Marquette King now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that.
Go tell your mama to shower on.
About the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going right side here, and that's complete. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half.
P, what my player look like? You ain't even playing with no more.
Play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper
tonight,
direction.
you be bullshitting.
They one up deep, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one
tell
who
somebody
was
to change
there
their diaper and tell
defensively.
somebody to get pie cake on the
He's been
diaper.
the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Romero.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Back to throw. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Defense.
Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. They run the counter. Roberts. Room here to run. So it's halftime here in New Orleans. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on.
Motherfucker ain't like that, ain't it? Motherfucker ain't like that, ain't it, Pop?
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing.
Hard, bro, I clap your shit
You and I both
hard.
know it just takes a
Don't
couple of
even try me.
explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check.
That'd be his excuse, ain't it, Pop? That's what it is, ain't it? That's gonna be his excuse.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And this one's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good.
Ain't no damn cold, boy.
Reason why they have the lead, but
This
now
party
here,
open as hell, boy. You can
run
jump
game
in
a little
party
more.
anytime.
Perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football.
Oh, my God. This
more
nigga
in
didn't
this
catch
spot.
that?
But
I know,
they
but he
feel
just
good
said
about
that.
how they've been throwing it overall.
Now
Bad.
a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep.
He overthrew this nigga again, bro. That's twice in a row wide open.
But it winds lines up
My
to be
quarterback is so
incomplete.
trash,
Sitting
bro.
on a two-score
Me,
lead
bro.
at
This
this stage in
nigga
the
wide
game.
open.
That punter, must
And he
be pretty
proceeds
lonely over there
to
on the sideline thinking,
overthrow
why in the
him
world was my number not
by
called
a
there?
mile.
As far as he's concerned, the check was still cash, right? It is your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. Some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So
I
a very
wanna
interesting
get
call,
lost
but he
in
wants to
the
take care of the
rock
ball
and
himself.
roll.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a
Fuck
license.
out of here, hard. You see my right receiver had the nigga beat by a long shot, bro. I don't know what the fuck my quarterback on with that shit, bro. That should have been a fucking die.
And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The crowd here in the dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
I see.
They'll look to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. As his guys are in for 6. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
What's he
You
at?
know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Back out
Hell no,
on the
this
field
too.
now comes the New Orleans offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use
Oh,
the
she been
term
getting shot?
complementary football?
Are we getting tough?
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if
But I couldn't buy, you know, when I went to the last time, because they didn't have no white bars and no different dial or dove.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll look to throw.
Ooh, that was some heat. Ooh, that CPU just brought some heat.
We always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime
Nice.
example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open.
Cali.
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Looking deep downfield.
Get the baby.
That's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 71
Get that shit up.
yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Lutz now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counter.
And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Hard, you still in here, bro?
The football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
He doesn't give many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case,
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
All right, here we go.
Looking to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding, offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
so what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all, so he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
They'll set up to throw to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Lattimore, you
Ooh,
trash.
I like it.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have... So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Now let's go. Blue Lightning.
But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. It's the fullback with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
Y'all come out that bathroom playing.
Blocking or running it there. They
Get from out of there, MJ.
Remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Green to bring it back. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Uh-oh. You okay? Get up. Come here.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Junior.
3-19.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. Oh, good move. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
They're right there.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They run it again with Kamara. And some room to work. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
No, put it on the bed. Don't put it on the floor. To the bed.
What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Five yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched.
Crazy. I'll dog the hell out your ass, Hard.
Where they describe the scenario.
I threw your ass something greasy.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
No, only reason I would play, bro, but I'm finna, after this game, I'm finna get an NPBA.
Long way toward wrapping this one up. They come out here in the eye.
Hell no, undefeated, boy.
Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Right. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Step on.
Extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Oh, he just got matched.
Lutz now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here we go now. Blue landed.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
False start, offense.
Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their call.
All right, get over there and get that mess on.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Taken down here by the Saints. Yannick Ngakoue in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the shotgun now.
No, I thought Kevin said the Vaseline.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's
don't play with
see
me,
how this
MJ.
plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete.
Paquet, get back in here.
With such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10.
Yep.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good
starting like have my friend give us some questions and stuff. Type shit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You said do what?
Now let's go. Boom, land it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And an alley to run. Finding some room at midfield.